The lady upstairs been mooching off my charger for 6 months. I warned her, but she didn't stop. Actually got worse. I just smiled and said nothing. Didn't come back for 2 weeks. 15 days later, property manager texts me. Bro, the lady's on her knees. Please come back. My parking spot's in Zone C corner, pretty spacious. Not only fits my car, but there's extra space on the side. But that extra space? Now piled with cardboard boxes, a broken plastic stool, and some dusty old mobility scooter. That black charging cable. Plugged right into the scooter. Light blinking green, happy as can be. I wasn't mad. I actually laughed. 5th time this week. Meter spinning like crazy. Every kilowatt mocking my weakness. Mrs. Wang from upstairs came by with kitchen scraps. Waddled over, saw me standing by my car. Wasn't even embarrassed. Dumped her trash by the pillar instead. Splashed some nasty liquid on my tires. She goes, "Oh, little Lynn's back. Mrs. Wang, this charging station is mine. I pay for the electricity." I pointed at the cable still running. Mrs. Wang scoffed. That shameless attitude kicked right in. "Oh, come on, we're neighbors. It's just a little electricity. You drive such a nice car. Live in such a big place, why sweat the small stuff? I see you barely use it anyway. Ways to let it sit." Classic freeloader logic. I said nothing, just watched her quietly. When I didn't respond, she got even bolder. Even patted my hood. Left a fingerprint. Greasy and gross. She goes, "My son calls this sharing resources. You live alone. We got 5 people. Helping us out is good karma. Don't be stingy, we see each other every day." I didn't do what I usually do. Didn't argue, didn't get mad. With people who think mooching is a skill, who mistake politeness for weakness, total man-children. Reasoning's just a waste of breath. Ha, you're right. Good neighbors beat distant relatives. I put on a perfect fake smile. Mrs. Wang paused, then smiled smugly, like she'd won a battle. That's more like it. Young folks should know their place. By the way, your spot's pretty big. If my son can't find parking, he'll park here for the night. You don't go out at night anyway. Give an inch, take a mile. Absolutely shameless. Sure, whatever you want. Mrs. Wang walked off, satisfied. Even swiped my water bottle on the way out. Back in my car. The smile vanished. Pulled out my phone. Connected to the Chargers app. Swiped through the settings. Found access control. Enabled remote lock. Set it to authorized users only. Then I called the dealership. Booked valet charging for the next 2 weeks. Also asked my electrician buddy to come by tomorrow, install something. Finally booked a flight to Sanya. Since you love freeloading so much, go ahead, help yourselves. I've dug the trap. Don't be shy. Sanya sea breeze, warm and salty. Lounging on a beach chair at the hotel. Pina colada in hand. Phone screen on, showing. Live feed of my parking spot. On screen, a white rideshare car. Clumsily backing into my spot. Driver? Mrs. Wang's precious son. Wang Bao, guy's in his 30s. Still dreaming of getting rich quick. First did food delivery. Then rideshare, never sticking with anything. Wang Bao got out. Unplugged the cable like he owned it. Plugged into his car. No familiar buzzing sound. Pulled it out, blew on it. Plugged it back in, still nothing. Station completely dead. Wang Bao yelled, "Mom, this piece of junk's broken," shouting toward the stairwell, voice echoing through the empty garage. 2 minutes later, Mrs. Wang in floral nightgown and slippers came rushing down. "What's wrong?" "It was fine yesterday." She circled the station twice, slapped and smacked it, like an old TV that needed a whack. That little punk must have done something. I knew it, all nice words, stabs us in the back. Sneaky bastard. Wang Bao kicked the station in frustration. "Mom, my car's dead. Got rush hour runs tomorrow." "That's like $30. If I lose money, it's on you." This man-child talks to his own mom like she owes him. Mrs. Wang panicked even more. Pulled out her phone, started blasting in the group chat. "Unit C102, Lynn. What's your problem? You cut the power? That's cold-blooded. My car needs charging. Someone tell me I'm right." Young people these days so sneaky. Make promises and break them like nothing. He's trying to destroy us poor widows and orphans. The group chat blew up. Few clueless do-gooders chimed in. Neighbors should help each other out. Cutting power is kind of messed up. Yeah, young people should be generous. How much can charging really cost? Watching these armchair critics run their mouths, I just smirked. Mother-son duo struggled for half an hour, sweating like crazy. Neighbors walked by, some curious, some laughing. Aunt Lou from across the hall never liked Mrs. Wang and now was loving this. "Oh my, isn't that Mrs. Wang?" Freeloading finally backfired, huh? Mrs. Wang snapped, "Buzz off, mind your business. It's an equipment malfunction." "Equipment malfunction, get it?" Wang Bao said, "Mom, stop embarrassing yourself. Figure something out." Watching them flail like clowns on my screen, most of my frustration melted away. Don't worry, best part's coming. Next day noon, Mrs. Wang found some guy in gray coveralls, carrying a beat-up toolbox. Didn't look legit, more like a handyman hack. Mrs. Wang pointing and spitting, getting spit everywhere. "Hey buddy, check this out, why won't it work?" "Can you break the lock?" Guy said, "Got a smart lock, tricky. Gotta open it up and rewire." Mrs. Wang said, "Do it, just do it! If it breaks, it's on me." On her, this charging station cost me over $1,000 to install. Tampering with factory equipment. Voids warranty and counts as property damage. I didn't stop them, just hit record. Just then, security guard Xiaozhang walked by. "Mrs. Wang, what's going on here? Isn't this Mr. Lin's charging station?" Mrs. Wang said, "Got a loose connection. Getting it fixed. He asked me before his trip." "All right, just be careful. Don't break anything." Property manager Chen, always scared of Mrs. Wang's tantrums, told his staff to stay out of her business. Xiaozhang didn't ask more. Rode off, basically gave the green light. The handyman got bolder. pulled out a big screwdriver, started prying at the casing. Half hour later, a thick black wire rigged out. No insulation whatsoever, just hanging there exposed. Connection wrapped with sloppy electrical tape. Guy said, "Done, it's working." Wang Bao couldn't wait to plug in. Light came on. "Mom, you're a genius." "Of course, who do you think I am? That punk thinks he can beat me? Not a chance." Night 3. On camera, not just Wang Bao's car, but also a power strip, wire running to the mobility scooter. He even split another line, connected to a space heater, sitting in Wang Bao's car. Cold night. He sat in there keeping warm, looking at that flimsy rigged wire. I smirked. That much power draw, plus that janky wiring job. Bound to blow, right then. A massive black vehicle, slowly rolled into frame. New neighbor in the next spot. Rolls Royce Ghost, two-tone paint, oozing money even in dim light. Door opened, out stepped a bald, jacked dude. Gold chains, arms covered in tattoos. They call him Brother Long. Made his money in construction. Hot temper, but respects the rules. When he got out, frowned at the messy wires, then looked at Mrs. Wang squatting there, messing with the power strip. "Hey, what's with these wires? Keep them away from my car." His voice was loud, rough around the edges. Mrs. Wang jumped, but seeing it was just some bald guy, figured he looked shady, but thought, "This is residential, what's he gonna do?" "What are you yelling about? This is my territory." "How's this affecting you?" "Think money makes you special?" Brother Long glared at her, figured arguing with an old lady was beneath him, locked his car and left. Trashy people acting high and mighty, zero class. Late night, garage went quiet. On camera, that rigged wire connection started sparking. First just tiny flickers, like fireflies. Then the tape started melting, dripped onto the junk pile, plastic bags there, flames shot up. Garage had automatic sprinklers, but the fire started in a tricky spot, right in the blind spot between cars. Flames devoured the junk pile. Hot, acrid smoke spreading toward that priceless Rolls Royce. Alarms blared, shattering the quiet night. I watched the chaos unfold on screen, fingers tapping the table. Showtime. Even through the screen, I could feel the chaos. Sprinklers finally kicked in. Water missed everywhere, but too late. Brother Long came running down in pajamas, followed by a few mean-looking thugs. The moment he saw his car, his face went dark as night. Mrs. Wang and Wang Bao brought over by security. Seeing the scene, Mrs. Wang's legs gave out, plopped down on the wet floor, started slapping her thighs. "Oh Lord, what have we done to deserve this?" She wasn't crying about the rolls. It was her son's rideshare car that got hit too. Brother Long turned around, eyes like he could kill. "Shut up!" That roar was louder than thunder. Mrs. Wang's crying stopped cold, like a chicken with its neck grabbed. "You started this fire?" Brother Long pointed at the rigged wires. Mrs. Wang's eyes darted around, instinctively tried to dodge. Wasn't me. It was the station. The station just then dealership people arrived. Insurance people too. They circled the car, shaking their heads. "Mr. Long, damage is pretty bad. Paint's totaled, side skirts warped. Wiring might be damaged too. Rough estimate. Repairs plus depreciation. At least 70 grand minimum." Those words hit mother and son like a hammer. Wang Bao went pale, trembling. Mrs. Wang rolled her eyes back, went limp, faked passing out, her go-to move for decades. Always worked, but not on Brother Long. He smirked coldly, gave his boys a look, without a word. They got a bucket of cold water from the hydrant, dumped it right on Mrs. Wang's head. She screamed and jumped up, soaked like a drowned rat. Brother Long said, "Listen up, 1 cent short. And your son's done in this city. Try me." Cops arrived, checked the scene, quickly made their assessment. Clearly illegal wiring. Caused a short circuit, started the fire. Cop asked, "Who did the wiring?" Everyone looked at Mrs. Wang. I poured myself a glass of red wine watching the screen. Morning, beautiful morning. Mrs. Wang snapped back to reality. First instinct wasn't to apologize, but to find a scapegoat. Her eyes scanned the crowd. Didn't see me, so she grabbed property manager Chen. "Manager Chen, you gotta back me up!" "This station is Lin's. It's his station. Caught fire because of a defect. I was just using it normally.